Okay, so I'm back. I'm going to go ahead and do the change the aloe vera liquid to a gel. And so for that, I need 1 cup of the aloe vera. I've got my scale on with a cup that has been sterilized. I'm going to measure out 8 ounces. And again, you'll see that there is an exacting standard to making skincare products. It's not just a hobby. Again, I can't say that enough. Very important to get your measurements on point, because you do not want to overdo an ingredient or underdo, and it doesn't. If you overdo it, it could affect the person's skin, it could cause irritation, and if you don't put enough in there, it's not going to be as effective. And I can get more into that when I start doing my soap making videos, which I'll start doing again here soon. Because with soap, let me tell you, you cannot play around with those measurements. 1 ounce off or a portion of an ounce off, and your soap will not emulsify. Your soap will not harden. It might be way too soft. It might be way too hard, and it just crumbles when you cut it. Like, I've had experiences with all of that. And so when I first started, I didn't realize how important it was to make sure that the measurements were exact until I started messing up. And if you are a small business owner, like I am, then you know that messing up on a batch that you were intending to use as product that you were going to sell is quite disheartening. So I learned very soon into my journey that you want to make sure that you are making proper measurements so as not to be wasteful. But also, once I started marketing and selling my products to others, I also wanted to make sure that I was providing a quality product to them that they could depend on, and they weren't having any negative reactions to. So, all right, so I got my xanthan gum. The recipe calls for a ½ teaspoon, and this is actually a teaspoon. So let me pop this back, and this is sterile, so I can confidently put it back into the jar. The measurement was just too big, so I need a ½ teaspoon, and this is a 1/4. That is 1. Half. So I got my ½ teaspoon here. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure that out. So that is my ½ teaspoon of xanthan gum. Again, the xanthan gum is a thickening agent, and so that is going to aid in turning this aloe vera liquid into a gel. So there is that. Put that in there. And now I need a 1/4 teaspoon of vitamin C. So this is the vitamin C. This also is a product that I got from Bulk Apothecary. I use this in soaps and body butters and sugar scrubs. This is great for brightening, skin brightening, not skin bleaching, just brightening your skin tone. And it's got some healing properties as well. I'd have to get back with you on another video about the specifics of the benefits of vitamin C. So anyway, this is my 1/4 teaspoon of vitamin C. I'm gonna go ahead and dump that in there. And then I just need a couple drops of the chamomile infused jojoba. And so here that is. I'm gonna drop that in there. And I'm just gonna let that drip because I don't have a small enough, maybe, yeah, I don't have a small enough spatula to get into that little 1/4 teaspoon. So that's that, y'all. This is my mixture. This is just a cup that I got with my Magic Bullet, and I use my Magic Bullet for mixing up things like this. Sometimes I use my hand blender, but this needs to be blended for a couple minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that done, and then I will pop back on and show you the results. All right, so this is my aloe vera liquid that I have added some xanthan gum to, along with some vitamin C and some chamomile infused jojoba oil. It has changed the thickness, and that is exactly what I want. It does look white now, but that's because when you're blending it, it blends a bunch of air into it. And so I do have to let this sit for a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I will pop back on once this has set up into a gel. I'll be back. Okay, so I have finished mixing the gel, and it is actually going to take a while to get. I'm sorry, I turned the TV on while I was waiting, y'all, but I wanted to finish this video. So it's going to take a little while. I have to let this sit for about an hour so it can go ahead and get into that gelatinous phase. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll come back with another video finishing the combination of the aloe vera gel with the chamomile infused jojoba oil, and then I'll add it over into the shea butter that I melted down in the double boiler, along with the jojoba oil that I mixed into the double boiler. And once I am able to mix those, I will begin the process of the creation of the cream. So I'm super excited, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm sorry I couldn't finish this right away like I thought I would be able to, but go ahead and tune in to the next one. Make sure you like, share, and tag your friends in this post if you like it. This is really like literally my first day doing videos, so I don't really know all the verbiage, but I think I'm supposed to say something like, if you like this video and you want to see more from me, click the bell so you can get alerts, and then you're up to date on all the things that I'm doing. If you haven't looked at my previous videos before looking at this one, please go ahead and take a look at those. I have a few shorts on there just so you can kind of get an idea of what I do. There's a lot of finished products for my soaps, my body butters, and also my sugar scrubs. But I also do hair, I cook, I make you know, smoothies and things like that. So make sure you tune in. Again, thanks for watching my video. And I will see y'all when I get to the next step in my Soothing Aloe Eczema Cream. Thanks. Bye.